What is going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. We are getting back to Periphery. I believe this is the second song by Periphery we will have listened to on the channel. I'm blanking on the name of the first song, but I do remember, I believe it was like 11 to 12 minutes long, and it was just like this beautiful scene and build up and just like passionate song. I should go back. I'll go back and listen to it actually after this as I get ready for bed, because it's 12:27 in the morning right now, or actually as I edit these videos. But this is Ragnarok by Periphery. So I believe, as I mentioned earlier, the second song by Periphery on the channel that we're checking out, and we are going to dive right into it. What do you say? Save me please, or set me free. Let me hold up. Let me pull up the lyrics. I need some help here. So let me pull up the lyrics. We're Periphery Ragnarok lyrics. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, yeah, I was right. Set me free. What did he say? He said a lot there. In a couple lines, he said a lot there. Just like the thoughts and how we can essentially swim within, imprison ourselves within our own thoughts. There, what do you say? Within the asylum of a guilty conscience, I feel the presence of insanity creep up my spine to lock me away. And so he's just saying, like, he's swimming within these thoughts of a guilty conscience, right? It's like it's locking him in misery and trapping him. That was a crazy sound. Don't do it, bro. Yo, hard pivot there. Just there. Listen to that. But I was going to mention that it's just really cool, but kind of crazy. Breakdown of just like the rhythm and pattern. It's kind of cool how it kind of just the cadence of it. I would say, of how the breakdown with it, really you can hear the bass guitar as well as the drums just going in there. But kind of emphasizing the point of the lyrics there, he said like death has made its abode on my shoulders. I think what he's talking about there is really emphasizing the point of just like talking about his headspace, his mental health, and just like swimming his thoughts and how it's like imprisoned him. And so just like very poetic, but speaking on a dark moment, a dark place to be mentally, of where he's saying death has made its abode on my shoulders. And then where I was saying don't do it, bro, is where he's talking about there's nothing but the darkness to guide the way, nothing left inside. And so just like don't chase the darkness, don't do it. Won't like the end result. It'll continue to lock you up here mentally in the misery. Let's see where they go with this. It's interesting. Interesting. I like that. I'm interested. I'm gonna pause here because there's about 2 minutes left in the song, but from the lyrics I'm looking at, it's complete, and so I'm curious if it's going to circle back. But it's interesting because from when I last paused and talked about like the lyrics here, it seems as if you can kind of tell from the setup of the song, the tone instrumentally, the tone vocally as well, with the growls at the beginning, as well as the subject matter that was being discussed, of talking about being trapped in the brain, the boat of death on shoulders, and things like that. To now here, where it's gone to the clean vocals, it seems and would appear as if it's now talking about like the light and not listening to the thoughts. And so when you see here where it says, off in the distance we can see shining clear our demise to be, we're not listening to ourselves. And so I kind of take that as like you can kind of see the light, you know, like you ultimately understand like I can see our demise as well, what was being described and discussed earlier in the song, but we're not listening to ourselves. So we're not swimming in and being trapped within our thoughts there. And then you can see somewhere in time, we welcomed in the midnight leave, but in the distance we can see shining clear our demise to be, we're not listening to ourselves there. And I'll touch on something else towards the end, but I'm curious where they're going to go from here. Is it just like a breakdown or 2 minutes of ominous, peaceful sounds? Did we find the light? I like this. Hey, okay. Oh, that's great. That's nice. That's just beautiful. I'll let it play out. 2 seconds. That was great. So a couple things. The thing I was going to mention earlier. One, regarding the vocals, I love it when you have vocalists in like rock, post-hardcore, or metalcore, I would say, are the main genres that I've heard this before, where they can sing well and clearly, and but they also know how to like use that kind of like grunge and in their voice whenever they really push for the lyrics, and you can hear, and they hit the note, but then they also have that like rasp and kind of grunge within their voice that just sounds so good. I love that sound. But kind of compounding upon the other 2 times that we paused, it kind of seemed like towards the end there, it was very melodic and kind of just peaceful and heavenly, really. And so it, at least in my mind, you can kind of see how it appeared as if, and let me know if I'm off here, but there's like swimming these thoughts in darkness, and then kind of not choosing to go that path, and choosing against, you know, ourselves and the thoughts we have swimming within our heads and heading towards the light. And it was as if like towards the end of the last 2 minutes was kind of playing of like being within the heavenly realm and being within the light. And so in sanctity of thought, you could say. So that was really cool. I actually don't know what Ragnarok means. Let's definition : Ragnarok. Norse mythology is a series of events including a great battle foretold to lead to the death of a number of great figures, natural disasters, and which makes sense with what was it? Thor Ragnarok, I believe, being the name of the movie. So very cool. That was Ragnarok by Periphery. You can just tell Periphery, they're so thoughtful, and at least it's been 2 songs, but it's really been like a journey that you can tell has been well thought out, pieced together, and that there's a story behind what they're doing. And so we'll for sure check out more by them. But that was Ragnarok by Periphery. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, as well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell notification so you never miss a video in the future. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.